What's up guys, Corvus here and welcome to episode 347 of my Pokemon Showdown Random Balls series. On the last episode we picked up 2 wins and 1 defeat, taking us to 716 wins, 319 defeats, a 397 game differential. Hopefully we'll get 3 wins today, but first of all I just want to say I'm trying out a new microphone setup location, so tell me if you like this one better than the previous one. And with that, let's get underway with ball number 1. Okay guys, so battle number 1, we are going to lead off with the Flygon versus the Rotom. Unfortunately, we can't really touch this Rotom too much. We're going to go for the Outrage. If he switches in a Fairy type, then good for my opponent. I just can't risk him burning me, is the problem. The Outspeed, so we should be able to get the Outrage off. I'm just hoping it one-shots. I do have base 100 attack, so it's not too shabby. Doesn't kill, it's a 2-shot. He's going to Air Slash. Okay, that's not too bad for me then. I mean, he can switch out here into something that either resists or is just purely immune, like a Xerneas. So it's good for my opponent. Now, what do I do here? I think I just go for the Earthquake. Get a little bit of damage off. Moonblast is obviously going to take me out, but now I can switch out into the Slacking. And we can go for a Retaliate here, which will definitely take something out. Unless it's a Steel type. It's going to take out the Rotom Fan. It's good for me. Unfortunately, Xerneas is probably going to come in and set up on me now, which I don't like, but it's what's probably about to happen, if I had to guess. We do have the Wheezing to come in, but I believe Xerneas gets Psychic? I could be wrong. It normally has Moonblast, Psyshock I think, Geomancy, and what's the other move it normally has? Thunderbolt. I believe that's a normal moveset for a Geomancy Xerneas. So what is my opponent going to bring in here? He's going to actually bring in the Simisage, which to be fair can do a good job. Let's go out in this Swellow, because I outspeed. Basically the only real reason. Let's go for a Facade now. Hidden Power Ice, I'm assuming. And we're going to go for another Facade to take out the Simisage. Simisage isn't bulky, so it's not going to take it. We do outspeed. I would love the Xerneas to have switched in there. I'm going to lose a little bit HP. But we only lost 6%, which means we can have 4 more hits if my opponent doesn't hit me. Or doesn't force me to go for Brave Bird, which my opponent hasn't forced me to, because he went out into a cast form. Ooh, they lived. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, let's just go for a quick attack because it's safe. No reason. Well, I suppose I should go Facade because I'm going to outspeed. Because I actually Cast Form gets Ice Shard, I think. So it's not entirely a safe play by me if I went Facade. But he is going to set up the Sun. Venusaur's gonna come out, and I'm definitely Brave Birding that. It'll do more than Facade would. It should one-shot, I would think. And we're going to go down probably this turn, if he goes for like a Giga Drain, something like that. He does have Chlorophyll. Potentially. He's gonna Mega Evolve though. He's gonna live with 5%. I think if he stayed as a regular Venusaur, he would have got a Chlorophyll boost. we are actually going to go, what's your speed? 164. So we can actually outspeed with the Heracross. So let's go Heracross and let's just go for a pin missile. Take out the Mega Venusaur. Get the Moxie boost. Xerneas has basically no option but to switch in. I'm pretty sure the Xerneas is about to come in. Yes, it does. Let's go Mega Evolution Rock Blast. I'm kind of hoping he goes for a Moonblast, because if he does, we can take him out with a Slacking. We have to force him to not go Geomancy. If he goes Geomancy, it's the best situation for him, although Rock Blast may kill with the boosted attack. He's going to go Psyshock, that's not taking me out. And the Rock Blast is going to kill even without that critical hit. I think. Yes, it only did 6% extra from the max damage. And Zygarde 10% form is going to come out. Let's just go for a close combat. Outrage crits takes me out. That's fine though, we can go out into Slacking. Go for a Retaliate. And take out the Zygarde 10% form, and we're going to pick up a win in battle number 1, guys. Let's get on to battle number 2. Okay guys, on to battle number 2, and we actually lead with one of my favourite Pokemon, if actually my favourite Pokemon. No question there. However, we're up against a Golduck. I think we just go straight for the Leaf Blade. I would love to go for a Sword Stance, but I think the risk of an Ice Beam hitting me is too great. It's gonna one-shot. Very nice. Critical hit. It is a high critical hit ratio move, so it's not that surprising. I don't really see the point of Unburden pre-Mega Evolution on a Mega Sceptile, since you can't lose the Mega Sceptilite on the Sceptilite. It's impossible to lose it, from what I know. We are going to go... Do I want to go Turtonator? Sure. It's gonna Toxic. That was actually a really good play there. Because a Leaf Blade I think would kill. And let's go for a Dragon Tail here. Because I don't think you'll be expecting a Dragon Tail. It's probably got Hidden Power Ground, which doesn't do too much because of the Assault Vest. Dragon Tail gonna switch him out into a Quagsire. That kinda sucks. Let's go out into... Do we just let Turtonator go down? Let's just go for an Earthquake. It's gonna take me out with this. Actually, that does no damage. It's a bit of a surprise how little damage that did. Let's go for a Dragon Tail. It's gonna recover. We're gonna miss a Dragon Tail. Great. Let's go Sceptile. Go for a Leaf Blade. Your Quagsire is not living a Leaf Blade. And Leaf Blade should kill Cryogonal. Doesn't kill. It's unfortunate. However, now I can easily kill it. Unless you have Ice Shard. You don't have Ice Shard, and we're going to take out the Cryogonal. I'm actually surprised, because Cryogonal has no physical defense at all. Actually, it did get a buff this generation. Gen 7, I think it got plus 20 to its base defense, so it's now got like base 70 base defense, I want to say. I think I had base 50 beforehand, it may have base 60 and went to base 80. Not sure. Gumshoes, let's go for a Focus Blast. Focus Miss more like, but hopefully we'll hit. I'm actually so used to one-shotting Gumshoes with Acrobatics from my level 100 Decidueye whilst trying to level Pokemon up. And we'll go for... Do I save Sceptile? Because Outrage isn't one-shotting. Let's go Golem. Blue Flare. Not gonna get the burn. Let's go for a Sucker Punch. I'm pretty certain we don't wall Victini, but we wall it enough that it's caused my opponent to forfeit. So we are going to get a win in battle number 2 as well. Pretty convincing win there. Only lost the Turtonator. And let's go on to the third and final battle of today's episode, guys. Okay guys, on to the final battle of today's episode. We're going to lead with the Lugia. This is a Haxorus. I'm actually going to Toxic him, because he's probably going to Dragon Dance. He didn't, he switched down to a Alolan Raichu. Okay, but that's nice to get a Toxic off. What do we switch out into? Lurantis? Lurantis can probably take the Thunderbolt pretty well, since it is a grass type. We do take it well. And I'm guessing Lurantis doesn't get knockoff. You would think with those huge pincers they would get knockoff, but it doesn't, unfortunately. We are going to go for a Giga Drain, I think. Yeah, you don't get Sap Sipper, I didn't think you did. And you are going to outspeed me, but I think going Leaf Storm's pretty safe. I don't know if he knew what type I was. I'm not sure why you would switch out the Raichu unless it was choiced. That would make sense. He may have been choiced. Zen Headbutt not going to do too much, and Leaf Storm should take out the Tauros. Very nice. We're going to get the special attack boost now. We do get outsped by most things. The Heliolus can come out, kill me with pretty much anything, but we're going to go Giga Drain in case we live. Don't, but it's not the end of the world. We can go... Are you locked in? That's a question. That's Hidden Power Fire. Because that was super... No, Hidden Power Ice, sorry. Because that was super effective. Actually, Xerneas doesn't have Geomancy. So it doesn't really matter. I'm risking it. I'm really risking it. I think it's worth it. With the Sword Stance, I think I should be able to one-shot anything. He's got to be choiced. Most Heliolisks are choiced. That's fine. I outspeed you, so... I should have actually roosted that turn. I should outspeed the Raichu, I think. Bruxish with Aqua Jet. Oh. Hello, Aqua Jet. You did no damage to me, thank you. Okay, let's go for a Hydro Pump because actually you have Psychic Fangs, so you may go Psychic Fangs. Let's go Hydro Pump, predicting the Raichu switching. Xerneas switching, that works as well. We miss. Of course we miss. That's why you never predict, because good predictions don't do anything for you. Because you miss. Predictions are worthless. We live on 1. It's going to lower his special defense, and that still does nothing. We'll go for another one. Because we can outspeed Xerneas with the Talonflame now. I'm guessing the Bruxish is banded, based on the fact that it switched out. Because Psychic Fangs would have still done a decent amount of damage to me. We can outspeed with Lopunny, but will Thunder Punch one shot? It's a question I have to ask. Let's actually go Lugia, because Lugia does outspeed. We can go for a Aeroblast. So unless he's Choice Scarf, which he's not, because he changed up moves. Aeroblast doesn't quite kill, and that's unfortunate. Because that means Lugia doesn't have multi-skill anymore. Really thought Aeroblast would have killed. It actually only did 28%, which is pretty pathetic, if you think of it. And what's probably the Alolan Raichu? Yeah, Alolan Raichu is going to come in. And we are going to go out into... I think we just let Lugia go down. And we Aeroblast. Thunderbolt, 2 shots. It's fine. Does 22%. Almost does less to the. Almost does as much to the Raichu as it did to the Xerneas. Gonna take a Lugia, but I think it should go down next turn. Yes. Lopunny can outspeed and go for the substitute. Good. Yes, that works. So we're gonna Mega Evolve Substitute. No, Mega Evolve Ice Punch. We'll Mega Evolve, then use Ice Punch. Good. Did. That was just in case it didn't actually go for Ice Punch, in case it went for Substitute. Bruxish is going to come out. Is it going Psychic Fangs? Probably. Let's sack off Talonflame. It's going to go Ice Fang actually. Which means we can pretty safely go for a Brave Bird. Actually no, we can pretty safely Roost. Because he's Life Orbed. Oh. I didn't see the Life Orb damage. I really did not see that. Okay, we'll go Xerneas then. We have our own Xerneas, and we're going to go for a Thunderbolt. And we're Assault Vests, so we don't really care if he switches out. We also have the Lopunny, which has Thunder Punch and Ice Punch, so it can do massive damage to both of his Pokemon. He's going to take himself out with the Life Orb, and Xerneas, it's up to you, and Mega Lopunny. Basically an Uber, and probably the best OU Mega in 6th gen, in my opinion. Mega Lopunny just hits so hard. And my opponent's going to forfeit, and we're going to get our 3rd win of the episode. That was such a nice episode for me. Very easy, well, not very easy battles, but very... I was in control the entire time of all 3 of those battles, I felt. I never felt on tilt, so I'm very glad that I recorded this episode at this point in time. And we picked up 3 wins from it, and that's going to take us 719 wins, 319 defeats, which means we have hit the 400 game differential that I was looking for. Now we have 18 more episodes of this, I think. Let's just quickly count this up. Yes, it looks like it. No, it actually looks like we've got 19 more episodes. 19 more episodes of Pokemon Showdown Random Balls. Hopefully my new goal is going to be hit 425 game differential. Hopefully we can do that by episode 366. But if you enjoyed this one, guys, make sure to smash the like button, hit subscribe as well. And from me, Corvus, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.